Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and physics will tell you that the recoil goes right through the whole of your body. It doesn't just stop in the shoulder or in the front hand. If it stops in the front hand, you will get that type of recoil. If it's loose in the shoulder, your recoil will come back and produce this one. That one there. You need to be able to see it and read it, and that makes the difference between a score like 46 out of 50 and 49 out of 50, or even 50 out of 50. It's the attention to details that brings that about. Right, any questions? This one is probably one of the most difficult to actually see. And the only way you can get it is if Phil or myself or one of the other coaches has a look and say, oh, you've got a benediction there. You might be a little bit tight. Let's just check if we're tight. So what do you do if a position's too tight?
Loosen it up.
Yeah, how do you loosen it up?
I haven't got a word.
In the forehand back, which reduces the pressure in the butt. Take it forward, it increases the pressure in the butt. Remember we spoke about that earlier on? Yep.
If you move the hand stop back, you have to also move the butt stop like further.
No, that's negating the problem. Don't forget that the sling controls the angle of your left arm. That angle in the position of your left elbow on the firing point does not change.
So if you wanted to loosen the angle, you need to move the front stop forward and loosen the sling at the same time.
No, don't ever make two. If you make two changes and you get an improvement, you won't know which one did it.
So which would you do first?
Hand stop first. Might take some fine tuning, particularly on the recoil section itself, but never make two changes at once, because as I said a minute ago, you'll lose you won't know which one did it, and so forth. So therefore, straight away, you've lost the idea of what a diary is worth. Phil, I'll send you down on email a copy of the diary entry that I put in, which gives you an idea of the detail that's necessary.
Sure. Yep.
And you can distribute it amongst the kids.
Yep.
Okay. If you make even the smallest change, like a nit or Nat's nut, for God's sake, you've got, and it makes a difference in your techniques, you need to know why. And the diary is if you keep putting them down, even your innermost thoughts, your feelings within yourself, your actual techniques, what you thought about the shoot itself.
You've got something to refer to later. If it works, it doesn't work, you could go back to a certain point and then try something different.
At present, I'm writing a book on this game, and it's fairly well advanced. Hopefully, it'll be printed before the end of the year. It covers everything from what I'm telling you now to wind reading and the whole bit. So it's about that deep in A4 pages. In that, all of that was my rereading my diaries that I've picked up. Except that I've lost about 8 of them in one of the house changes I made. I don't know where the hell they are. I can't find them. The diaries becoming, the more you write about, read about, talk about, think about something happening, the more you increase the chances that it will happen. So if you've got a goal to say you win a Queen, and you write about it, think about it, talk about it, yap to yourself, even amongst yourselves, it makes a big difference. That's Lanny Basher. Right, any questions on this now?
Did you have a break, Dom?
Yep, it's time to have a break.